guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, oh poop. Anyway, so today I wanted to go ahead and go over the, I gotta package it all back up because I didn't plan that very well. I wanted to go over the new Rust palette from Melt Cosmetics, and I actually was able to get my hands on the collection. It was on sale for I think it was originally $115 and I got it for $70. So I got the palette, I got the gel eyeliner, which I believe the palette goes for $58. The gel eyeliner is probably like $15. And then I got two lipsticks. It comes with 1969 and Mural. So this is actually based off of their original Rust stack. So let me see if I can do this without everything falling. Can I open them all? Ah! So they used to come, it was originally a lot of their, well, originally their eyeshadows came in stacks like this in their little magnetic pans. So you get antique, rubbish, rot, rust, and classic. And then in the new palette, you get Road, Tarnish, Redux, Mar, Ravage, and Rot 2. So let's see. Yeah. Let's see if I could do this, people, to show you a comparison on video without dropping it. Now don't be getting on my original Rust stack classic color, because as soon as I finally spent the money to do it, I dropped it and broke it and then tried to put it back together. So that's why it looks all crusty. But here's the comparison of the stack. So I mean, the original stack was large pans and you got a lot of product in there, but I actually kind of like that they came out with a palette, put more colors in it. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that this original Rust stack, it took me a while to order it because I feel like it was like $50-some just for this. So just these colors. And with this, you get even more colors. There's lots of, I was sitting here and I'm debating whether to swatch them or not, but I'm like, does it really do any good? I mean, what do you want to see? Here's Redux. So I'll swatch just a couple of them. So it's super pretty, super deep, coppery color. Let's do Rust if you're not really sure what these mattes swatch like. So that's Rust. And then let's do Erode. Do that right in the middle. So that just gives you an idea of how these colors swatch. So here's the palette. Let's see. And here's the gel eyeliner. Super pretty color. And then the two lipsticks, you get 1969. I was like, oh my gosh, watch me do this and then break the stinking lipstick. So there's 1969. And here's Mural. So that's Mural. And that's 1969. They're nice and creamy. Obviously they go with the whole theme of the palette, rusty colors, that type of feel. I definitely like the packaging. It's a nice box, opens up. I just like the whole vibe of it. I tend to like some of Melt's stuff, but some of their stuff I'm like, I can take it or leave it. So if you're into these kind of colors and you're thinking of purchasing it, yeah, but you want to see how this palette performs, and you want to see how I did this eye look, then just keep watching. Otherwise, if you don't give a shit, click out of this video. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Obviously, you're here because you were interested in either seeing the eye look or seeing the palette. I don't know, but I hope you stay and watch it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button so you know when I do upload new videos. If you're already a subscriber and you came back, thank you. It's pretty awesome. So, all right, just keep watching. Okay, so I've got you zoomed in. I've already put concealer on my eyes and set that powder, so we're just gonna jump right in. And I think I'm gonna start off, obviously, with Rust. So I'm gonna take that color on my Morphe E27 fluffy brush. I'm gonna pick that up, not that much. Tap it off. And I'm just gonna start on that outer edge. It's got nice color payoff. And then I'm just gonna bring it across. And just keep going back and forth in those windshield wiper motions like you hear every person say. But what, I mean, I don't know what else, like it just describes it so well. The motion, you know, so. And everybody can relate to windshield wipers, right? Like, anyway. So just keep going across, blend it out until it's the desired coverage that you want. And obviously, you might want it a little darker than I might want it. You might want it a little lighter than I like it. So, you know, it's always, go ahead and do what you want to do. But you can see here how, because I started out here and brought it in, it's darker. So you can always pick up a little bit more. Come in here a bit and then blend it. When in doubt, blend it out, okay? I can't stress that enough. So I've got both eyes done and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with Mar. And I'm gonna take this Sigma Concealer F70 brush. It's just a flat brush. I'm gonna pick that color up. A little bit of kick up there, you see a little bit of powdery residue. Just tap that off. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place that all over the lid. From inner corner all the way to outer corner. And just keep picking it up and applying it. And I'm not dragging it across. I'm just kind of dabbing it all over the eyelid like so, until I get the desired coverage I want. So, and I went up a little bit higher because as we know I have hooded eyes, so this portion up here, my upper lid, this part of my lid usually touches up here, so I get transfer. So I go up a little bit higher with my lid color. Just so I don't look like a hot mess. Okay. Then I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, yes, it looks very dark, it looks very crazy. I'm just gonna go along that edge there where this color meets up with where Mar meets up with Rust, and just lightly diffuse that edge a bit so it doesn't look so stark. Just a little bit. You don't want to make it look a mucky mess. I'm going to take this Morphe M506 brush. It's just a small tapered brush, and I'm going to pick up Rot. I'm assuming that's squared. It's a little too, or is it Rot 2? I don't know. I'm just going to pick that up a bit, tap it off, and I'm going to dab that out here. On that outer corner. And then just bring it in a little bit. I'm not gonna go all the way in with this color. I'm probably only going to go right here. What would that be? It's not quite half. And it's a little more than a third of the way in. And I'm just gonna keep building that up to get the desired depth of color I want. Like so. And then I'm gonna go back in with that tapered brush I used earlier. And again, just diffuse lightly, diffuse along that edge. So it's not super harsh, but still so it doesn't mix into a mucky mess. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, I think I'm gonna take this ColourPop E10 brush, just like a small pencil brush, and I'm gonna pick up the color Classic. And I'm gonna go right up here on my brow bone. Which after I do my brows, I might need to go over this again. Maybe not, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna put some in here. Nothing too crazy yet because I still have to do like the under part of my eye. But for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna hop off, I'm gonna do my face, do my brows, and then I'll be back to finish up my eyes. Okay, so I went ahead and did my face, foundation and all that jazz. And now I'm gonna go in with the Ultra Matte Gel Liner in Burnish. It's such a pretty color. Like it's like a deep reddish brown. So any of you that have been here with me since the beginning and always, you know that I cannot see well. So normally I have to like get all up in the mirror to do my liner. I'm gonna try to do at least the one eye where you guys can see it. So it's super creamy gel. So I'm just gonna dip, brush in there, and then I'm gonna wipe the excess off on the edge. So I have a nice, smooth coverage there on the brush. And I'm just using the Sigma Small Angle E65 brush. And this is definitely creamy. Like my other liners, like black ones, are usually more solid. This is very pliable and creamy. So let's hope I don't fudge this up. Get my hair out of my face. I'm just gonna go from that outer edge of my eye and go upward and then bring it across. But I'm not gonna talk while I'm doing it because, you know, I don't want to mess it up. So I'm hoping I can get this so you guys can see. So it's going on pretty nice. It's definitely easier to work with than some of the other gel liners that I have used. And just take your time, like if you're not good with, oh, Fuddrucker. So I got this shit on my face. So I'll just let it dry and then wipe it up with a Q-tip. So, because I was a dumbass and got it up in my eyelash. It seems to dry down nicely, can you see? I hope that's picking up on camera as nice as it looks on my eye in person. So let me go ahead and finish the other eye. And then I'm probably just gonna pop out some lashes and then I'll come back and finish up the under eye. Okay, so I just went ahead and finished the other eye with the liner. And this eye did a lot easier. I don't know, it just always seems to work that way. And then I put on my velour effortless lashes in No Drama. Absolutely love these lashes. If you don't have a pair, I suggest you get a pair. I don't get anything for it. I just feel like they're easy. I didn't have to trim them. I don't have to do anything with them. My kind of lash. So let's get back to this. So I'm gonna go in with probably the same color combo to a degree. So I'm gonna go in with Rust and I'm gonna get that on this little guy here. It's just a Morphe, and it's just like a pencil brush, tiny tapered brush. I'm gonna pick up that color Rust, tap it off. And I'm just gonna go under the whole under eye there. All the way to the inner corner. Bring it down. And if you want, you can go with a fluffier brush. I'm gonna use the Luxie 213 eye shading brush. It's just fluffy, but it's not super large. And I probably could have just started with this brush, but I thought I wanted to be a little more precise till I got in there and started doing it. And I was like, I don't want to be precise. But what I might do is go back in with that tiny brush now and pick up Mar. So I'm gonna go back in with this color. And I'm gonna get that on the outer edge and into the lash line. And then I think what I'll do is I'll go back in with that ColourPop E10 brush and pick up that color Classic. In here. And do up my inner corner. Just to brighten it up a bit. I'll bring it down and in a little. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Nars liner. This is in Rubonaparte. It's just a light nude colored liner. I'm going to put that on my waterline. Again, just to open up the eye a bit. And then I'm just gonna go in with this Ilia mascara. Oh Lord. That is so dang tiny. It says after something. I'll link it below because I can't see that little tiny rating. And I'm just powdering a little bit under here because that's where I cleaned off that eyeliner, and it didn't come off as easy as mascara likes to when it dries. So I felt like I had a little bare spot there, so I'm just filling that in, covering that up. That is life. If anybody tells you that they do their makeup perfect and never make a mistake, they're full of it. Okay, I don't know which one I want to use. So these are the two colors. This is 1969 and this is Mural. And they're both ultra matte lipsticks. So this is Mural and this is 1969. I think I'm gonna go with Mural. Let's see. Not typically colors that I wear on my lips, but let's see what happens because that's what I'm doing this video. And I'm not doing any liner. So I can't figure out what this smells like. Like I feel like it has like a little hint of like vanilla, like a cupcake, like a cakey smell maybe. Not in a bad way. But I got a bunch of their other lipsticks because they were on sale for $5. So I thought about doing like swatches for those, but not for this video. It's definitely a pretty color, not typically a color I would wear. But not bad. It's like a lightish brownish, whatever. Yeah, rust-ish color. So that's that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. And I'm just gonna use my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Use that little insert. We ain't fancy, we ain't got no fan over here. Just use that around the edge a little bit because it just looks a little like a very stark edge. Okay, let me scooch it out a bit. And yes, I curled my hair with a straightener, so I am super proud of that. But anyway, that is the finished look. I do enjoy it. I actually have the original rust stack like I said in the beginning. So testing out the palette, yeah, I went ahead and did a darker eye. I feel like all the colors applied nicely. In person, it doesn't look like a mucky mess how some colors, like you can't blend them over top of each other. I do think everything layered nicely, and I think that even with the eyeliner, like it sits over top of the darker colors nicely. Like I can see it. I'm hoping you guys can see it there. We're not gonna talk about my foundation because it's breaking up a little bit around my nose, but that's not what we're here for today. So anyway, yeah, hopefully you can get your hands on this palette. I do suggest it. I know that they were gonna have a sale, but because of all this quarantine stuff going on, I know they've shut down like their online shop as well. So when they're up and running, follow them on Instagram or however. I'm supposed to send out an email because they were gonna put their palettes at $30 to $40. I don't know if the rust palette was gonna be included in that. I have no idea. I don't know. If they do, great, maybe you can pick it up. But yeah, if you're looking to buy a new palette and you were thinking about this one, I hope this video helped you make that decision. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification button, so you know when I upload new videos, because I really can't tell you when that's gonna be because I'm kind of sporadic at this point. But I am glad to be back and doing videos. So yeah, I hope you have a good rest of the day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Bye.